Wagwan, everyone. This is Dutch. Welcome to my channel. It's Artwork by Dutch. I am the ADHD artist, and it's been a long day. Sorry for the stream notification that'll be later today. If you're on Instagram, please follow me. It's DutchWho_arts. As you know, I'm a big Doctor Who fan. And in case you don't know, I'm a big Doctor Who fan. So I had a lot of flatting work to do today, flat colors for comics. Some DC stuff. I had to take care of cover for Creeper. I'm really tired. I was working on some pages last night until about almost 3 o'clock, so that's why they like pushed off a bit. But as always, I gotta do my mic check here real quick. There we go. So let's on some music, and I'm going to I forgot to do this beforehand. There was an ADHD quote I thought was pretty interesting. Oops. Let's just randomly choose one out here. Okay, so for all you ADHD folks out there, we dwell in possibility. As you know, a lot of us are jack of all trades, except for me today with music. Oop. I'm going to pause the music a second here. So we're jack of all trades. As you may have been told, master of none, which, is usually told by neurotypical people to play down our ability to not be in a specific field, but rather generalized. And the rest of that actually goes, it's better to be master of one than none, meaning, yeah, we are a lot better than neurotypical people. We're able to think 5 steps ahead and do multiple jobs. I mean, it's kind of like a doctor. You go to your general practitioner, they're going to cover things, but they're not going to be able to do brain surgery. So you need a specialized person for that. But as I've learned in the corporate world and business, if you're specialized and something happens to you, your hand, say like Doctor Strange, your hand gets hands are damaged. What are you going to do? Well, you become master of mystic arts and learn a lot of other things. So on that note, we're going to hop over to my desk and we'll take a look at Death. It's not the Death from the Neil Gaiman Netflix show, which I should have done. I should do a picture of her as well because she's very beautiful and I love the character. It's a traditional one from the Sandman, and it's one that I had drawn, I think, early in the year actually, but I never got around to inking it. I think I was supposed to ink it. I think it was actually a part of last year's Dutchtober ink challenge. And so we're going to tackle it now. There's one I won't do, which is the Dazzler I did. I'll show you that as well. It's beautifully penciled. I don't want to touch it. It's just perfect how it came out. For me, it looks beautiful, and I'm sure you would agree with it as well. But we're going to, like I said, drive over my desk, take a look at the Gwen. I finished it up early today and added some watercolor to it, some colors. The Ohu markers that I'm using, I couldn't find my brush ones, so I'd use the very hard felt tip type, or the hard tip type, and it came out okay, but I think I would like the little brush action there instead. So we're going to take a look at that. That'll probably be the first thing that you look at when I load up the screen over there, and then we'll tackle Death. And hopefully I can do her justice. So thank you. I'll get the music going. So one moment. Usually this is where we would start driving over, but not saying what's happening. Here we go. Okay. Whip her up here. So as you see, a lot better. I had some watercolor, basically pencils. I didn't do the stencil because I couldn't find it, but that's going to be another thing I'll add in here. Tried to match what was happening in Spider-Verse with all of the color palettes that they were being used. So this is what we're going to tackle. I'm just trying to figure out the volume here. Okay. Making sure I've got everything shown here. So I'm not certain if I based this off of Alexandra Daddario. I was watching Ryan Benjamin today was doing some ink examples, and he was showing how to rotate the page. Then the whole get more dynamic. I sometimes do that. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'll just line it all and everything will get colored black, maybe some hatching up here. I'm really hoping that my nerd crawler application will go through. I spoke to the president of the company or CEO, trying to explain that, I've been in this business of comics for over 10 years. Not only creating my own book, The Wayfarer, plus working on 2 other titles of my own creation. But I have also inked other covers or inked other pages for other smaller publishing companies. So they were looking for like the big 2, DC and Marvel, but I'm like, I've done it for others. I've colored, full colored render on a lot of those small press boxes. Sound like a hobbit. So I have Restream up. Let's see here. Oh, just walked over. I don't see anybody commenting anything, but try to look over once in a while. So a lot of this is I did when I was using the Riley method. So I actually used the circle template to draw a circle for the cranium. Then from the cranium to the pit of the neck, that's 2 circles. And then from there, 2 circles down for the abdomen, torso, or the rest of the torso. So 2 units. I'll have to show a live stream of that. In Clip Studio Paint. Yeah, I'm hoping that Nerdcrawler will, pass it here soon. If not, a lot of these will go up on my site. The ticker banner below shows my site. And what I'll do is I'll probably scan and add these to my Patreon. So if just for a cup of coffee, you can take a look and download, and have some other things as well you can download. I'm going to do every month a PDF or a JPEG that you can download. So I'm starting to work on that. And now that I've said that, I've probably jinxed myself because I'm probably gonna get a lot of work. Again, a good thing, but not a good thing when you're trying to run a business. Or I should sell your own IP, which is what I'm trying to do. Or I am doing. I just need to do more of it. Now, I was thinking about this earlier if I wanted to actually tackle this or save it and erase it away and then color it in later with a marker, a grayscale, of course, or cool grays. So today was a good day. I didn't have a real bad ADHD incident or anything. It was, got sleep in, got my 7 hours of sleep because I went to bed at 2:30, 3 o'clock last night. Usually I get up at 8:30 weekdays so I can get my day started. Clients usually send me things early in the morning. So I did have some pages, which were kind of cool. I can't talk about it yet, but I can always say it's a good TV show that I'm really happy about. And they need those right away, or before this weekend. So tackle those right away, and then got to work on client's file last night. Cover I didn't get around to. I'm going to tackle this pants in hatching, but I need to rewatch the Frank Cho, what he was showing us how to do that, because I like his hatching a lot. So I'm using an Airship auto quill fine liner. It was suggested to me a long time ago by another inker, and it's probably about now 5-6 years old. Ran through them pretty quickly. I haven't bought them back since, so. All right, now we're tackling the hard part, which is the face. I thought somebody was saying something over there, but so one of my goals is to try to get my YouTube, the Artwork by Dutch, and the ADHD channel up to 1,000 subscribers at 100 right now, and I would like that goal to be reached by the end of this month, by the end of this challenge. So if you possibly can, that'd be great to head over to YouTube, and you should be able to get the link from there. If not, across the ticker, the bottom there, the banner, it's got my beacons, and it has all my social media information. So if you're on YouTube, please remember to like, subscribe, hit notify, and comment below. So this is a quick one. Use the ink. Oops. I'll use this one instead. Let's hope this Copic works. Nope, that's kind of dry. I don't know. Does Death actually have a lot of highlights in her hair? Or is it always just pitch black? If my phone was nearby, I would take a look. So again, one of the goals is for showing other neurodivergent types like myself. I'm not, as I've mentioned before, the Sheldon Cooper type ADHD, more of the Leonard type with little Raj thrown in there for not being able to talk. I can talk to women, don't worry about that. But I'm not that socially awkward either, unless I've had a big creative day, then yeah, I'll be very awkward. One thing I would also say is if you find yourself in a situation like that and you're ADHD, neurodivergent, don't mask. You know, if they can't handle you the way you are normally, then, you know, I don't want to be, don't be around those type of people. One thing I am trying to do is not mask when I'm around my ex-wife or her friends or people I know, but in social situations. It's going to be my weird self, and enjoy. You'll find your people amongst there. It's kind of like the guys, you know, when you grew up, the football guy, the QB was always maybe picking on you, whatever. And then one day you find him, you know, 2 years after you graduated high school, hanging out in the comic book shop because he likes comics and you had something in common. You'll find the people out there. Oh, they'll come out. And again, the one thing that really helped me was neurolinguistics programming, finding what the root cause, what was stuck in my head to help me get over my self-esteem issues, and haven't looked back since. So if you're dating somebody who's neurodivergent, seek therapy. You've got to find a therapist that'll work with you both, and that we can avoid the communication issues or miscommunication, because oftentimes we're playing 4D chess and you're still playing checkers in a conversation because we're, you know, mind also present, but also in the future and in the past. And we're hoping you'll be able to catch on to the breadcrumbs that we're leaving, but, you know, it's not our fault. I'm sorry you're seeing an upside down pick. I'm going to go back over this with a Copic marker, black, that actually works, because I'm seeing a little highlights here and there. And I want a nice uniform color. So she's got her death stare on you. All right, so I think this is probably where I'm going to end it at. You know, as I said, I'm probably going to hatch in these lines for that and her jeans, and fill in a little gray, cool gray for some areas, and take a picture and have her up for tomorrow. So I think that's where we're going to call for the night, guys. I appreciate you all stopping by and saying hi and seeing everything that's going on. I appreciate it. Catch me tomorrow. This is a fluke time. Tomorrow I'm hoping to be there, and Death just ran away. Hoping to have it back at 2:30. And then at 2:30 we'll start. I'm just seeing how it all works out. If everybody likes it, I'm trying again aim for that 2:30 time every day. And unless something happens like it did today, I'm going to just push it out to later. But thank you all again for watching. I appreciate it. You guys have a great night and take care.